Hi Gemini, welcome to your monthly general message. If this is your first time here, my name is Laura. I'm from babycurltarot.com. This reading is for all my Gemini placements. That includes, but not limiting to, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, whatever area, whatever placement you want to look into for the month of June, you are welcome here. All right, I'm going to go ahead and jump right on into your reading, but Geminis, please don't forget to leave a like and a comment if you enjoy this video or this reading, and don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more like this in the future. All right, let's get into it. Spirit, what messages do you have for my Geminis? What is the overall energy for my Geminis for the month of June? You guys believe it's June already? All right, Gemini, so we got frustration right off the bat. Okay, so you guys could be having some frustrations. I know there's a lot of planets moving into your sign this month, so it could be a lot of action, a lot of activity going on for you guys. At the bottom of the deck, we also have protection. Okay, if you guys are spiritual or you have a magical practice that you work in, you may want to up your protection this month. Okay, just to kind of help prevent some, anything being just too overwhelming, you know what I'm saying? Something to consider. All right, let's take a look. Let's see what else energy has for you in the month of June. Spirit, what is the additional energies we need to be aware of for my Geminis regarding their month of June? What additional energies do we need to be aware of for my Geminis for the month of June? By the way, happy birthday to all my Geminis out there, especially my June Geminis. Happy birthday. All right, so we got the North Node. All right. So pay attention to where your North Node is, what sign that is in, what may be happening, or what things may be aspecting your North Node this month in particular. At the bottom of the deck, we also have Venus, okay, the planet of love, beauty, luxury, all of that good stuff. So a lot of activation with Venus and North Node for you guys this month. Some of you guys could be maybe meeting somebody new. That is a high probability. Geminis, some of you guys may have your Venus in Gemini, or maybe your North Node is in Gemini too. Let's go ahead and dive into the tarot and see what messages we can get for you. Spirit, what messages do you have for my Geminis regarding their month of June? What messages do you have for my Geminis regarding their month of June? Let's take a look here. All right, what's going on for my Geminis? Okay, we have the Seven of Cups reversed, the Fool, Three of Cups reversed, and the Hierophant reversed at the bottom of the deck. Actually, I wanted to keep this here. Okay, so what I'm seeing for a lot of you guys are having a new beginning in love. Okay, we have two cup cards here. Maybe you were involved with an Aquarius or a Taurus. Doesn't have to be, but just gonna throw it out there. But a lot of you guys are having a new beginning in love, definitely. And I am feeling quite a bit of frustration here as well for some of you with the frustration card, obviously, but with the Seven of Cups reversed, for a lot of you, it feels like there was a lot of confusing energy surrounding a recent relationship that maybe you have just separated yourself from. Okay, with the Hierophant being here in the reverse, I do associate the Hierophant with marriages or the commitment of marriage. So with it being in the reverse, it does feel like some of you guys may have recently decided to file for divorce, or you are finalizing a divorce, or maybe it's just ending a relationship in general. For some of you, this may have been due to third-party energy. Now, when I say third-party energy, it doesn't mean it has to be another person involved in this connection. It could be, I don't know, maybe someone valued their job over your relationship, or they valued their friends over the relationship, or valued, I don't know, something else, but they put something else before this relationship. That's what I'm seeing with the Three of Cups here in reverse. I feel like a lot of you may have had trouble deciding what to do in this situation with the Seven of Cups in reverse. For a lot of you, it feels like you may have wanted it to work, and you pushed for it to work, but I think over time, after a while, you finally realized there's no way to make this work and you need to just remove yourself from the situation completely. And I feel like that is what you're doing. You're moving forward. Okay, big North Node energy. You're moving forward. You're realizing that this is not it. This is not it for you guys. And I do feel like there is something much better out there for you, a better fit out there for you. All right, let's go ahead and pull some more cards and see what else we can get. Spirit, what else do my Geminis need to know about their month of June? What else do my Geminis need to know about their month of June? What else do the Geminis need to know about their month of June? All right. So we have the Hangman. What is that? Is that Judgment? The Tower. I don't use this deck very often, so I'm trying to put the pieces together. This does look like the Tower card. I do believe the Tower card is the 16th major arcana. So I'm going to read that as the Tower. Okay, forgive me if I mess up. Okay, like I said, I'm not super familiar with this deck. I don't use it a whole lot, so I'm not very familiar with the energy. Okay, so we have the Hangman, the Tower, the Knight of Swords reversed, and the Seven of Pentacles reversed here at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so a lot of you guys feel like you're kind of in like a stagnancy period. This may be connected to this energy here as well, but it doesn't have to be. Okay, so just take what resonates. I feel like a lot of you guys are kind of like in this weird hangman energy. You're kind of feeling a little stagnant, not really sure what you're doing next, or you're just taking a moment to kind of breathe because you had something really, really big happen, like a huge change, a huge shift. For some of you, it may have been really explosive. I don't know if this maybe took place over Mercury retrograde, because we do have the Knight of Swords here in the reverse, which gives me Mercury retrograde energy. But there may have been some really huge revelations or endings or changes, like I said. And now that everything is kind of said and done, you guys are at this place where now you don't know what to do. Where do you go from here? Okay, so I feel like a lot of you guys are kind of in this space of meditation. For a lot of you, it may feel very uncomfortable. I'm also getting sadness for a lot of you. Okay, some of you may just also feel very, very numb at this point, and you're kind of just like in a state of, I don't know which direction to take next. Okay, something you put a lot of time and effort into. Again, it could be a relationship, it could be a career, it could be literally anything. A lot of time and energy went into creating something, growing something, and for one reason or another, it just completely collapsed. So I'm hearing for some of you too, this collapse was meant to show you how to rebuild it better, okay? Especially if you guys are entrepreneurs or you guys are in a specific career. Again, take what resonates. If this is love, this is definitely a learning lesson for you. It's a big pivot, and it's very hard to understand right now. I know there's probably a lot of emotions surrounding this, but ultimately this was for your greatest and highest good, because it doesn't feel like whatever this was going to work out in the long run anyways. But this is also giving you the opportunity to kind of reevaluate what it is that you do want for your future and how to build it better next time. Okay, all right, Geminis, leave me a like and a comment if this is resonating, if you're feeling this energy. Let's take a look and just do one more pull. Spirit, what else do my Geminis need to know regarding their month of June? What additional messages do you have for my Geminis regarding their month of June? Let's take a look. All right, last pull, we have the Magician. We have the Two of Wands reversed and the Six of Pentacles with the Eight of Pentacles reversed at the bottom of the deck. My Geminis, I'm seeing you guys here in the Magician kind of taking your power back, especially if you've gone through this huge tower moment. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the trend on TikTok right now where it's like, you're a bad bitch. You're a bad bitch. Get up and do some spell work or some shit. And someone's like crying in the background. That's kind of the energy I get from this. It's like Your spiritual team is reminding you that you're a bad bitch. Okay, now gender doesn't matter here. You could be a man and be a bad bitch. You could be non-binary and be a bad bitch. It's just a term. It's a blanket term I use, okay? So it's not a gender thing. But it's like Spirit is saying, get up and dust yourself off. Like, don't you know who you are? Like, you can do anything. You can manifest anything in your life if you put your mind to it, if you put your back into it, your heart and your soul into it. I'm also hearing for a lot of you, you need to reach out to your spiritual team. Whether that's your honorable ancestors, a higher power, spirit guides, whoever it is that you believe in or you work with, reach out to them. Ask them for help to help you kind of get out of the stagnancy period and help you see a path forward, see a direction so that you can start moving forward and take your power back, honestly. The Six of Pentacles also talks to me about balance. So for some of you, this was not a balanced situation that you are in. And so now it's like, again, you taking your power back, but also creating space for something that is balanced to re-enter into your life. The Six of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles can also talk about help, right? Now I do associate that energy with the Six of Cups, but with the Six of Pentacles, this also talks to me about your spiritual team helping you, giving you a hand up or a lift up, a leg up. Lifting you up, essentially, is what I'm trying to say here. Lifting you up, helping you to get back on your feet again. All right, Geminis, that is what I'm seeing here with the tarot. I want to go ahead and move into the Oracle deck section of the reading. So if you are resonating with this energy, if you're loving this reading, please leave a like, a comment once again. I'm going to go ahead and look at the Green Witch Tarot, or Green Witch Oracle, excuse me, for additional messages, encouragement, or advice. Spirit, what additional messages, advice, or encouragement do you have for my Geminis for the month of June? What additional advice, messages, encouragement do you have for the Geminis for their month of June? All right, let's take a look. We have Sorrel, affection. Okay. Some of you guys could be coming into contact with an affectionate person, okay? Or you could also be deriving affection from something or someone else, or a different type of energy, because there's a cat in this mirror right here. I don't know if you guys can see it. I never noticed that in this card, but you guys could be, you know, kind of deriving love and affection from something that you wouldn't normally expect, like an animal or friends, okay? It doesn't necessarily have to be romantically involved, but it does feel like there is some affectionate energy here. And with Venus being here, I can definitely see that for you as well. Maybe this is going to be a little bit of like a softer month or a softer energy that you are moving towards in general in your life. It's not combative, it's not harsh, and especially if you have just recently gone through something really harsh, definitely want to help soften that up a little bit, especially your heart space. Okay, I think it's very easy for us to harden ourselves and put up boundaries and walls to protect ourselves, but it also kind of prevents us from receiving and accepting love and affection and kindness. So I think moving into that softer space this month for you guys will be really beneficial. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Fig with vitality. Okay, so inner strength, endurance, and Taurus is on both of these cards for you guys. I don't know if you have Taurus in your chart somewhere, or maybe you are involved with a Taurus. I know the Hierophant card came out earlier. Maybe you guys are involved with a Taurus. Okay, if you are moving away from a Taurus, you know, that could be confirmation for you. But overall, this is going to be a month where you're going to feel energized, okay, but also taking the time to kind of soften up, slow down, and enjoy some of the more gentler moments in your life as well, or those gentler, softer, loving connections as well. All right, let's take a look at the Moonology Manifestation Oracle. Spirit, what additional messages, advice, or encouragement do you have for my Geminis regarding their month of June? Let's take a look. Whoops, come here. Come here. All right. right, we have first quarter moon in Pisces, honor your feelings, and that comes back to the affection card for me, as well as Venus, okay? So honoring your feelings, especially if you have been through a lot, and if you guys are in a state of being numb, like I said here earlier with the Hangman card, definitely processing your emotions and your feelings surrounding everything that may have just happened for you is going to be really, really important, okay? That is the key to healing, period. It's harder when we don't allow ourselves to feel those emotions or release those emotions, okay? Have a good cry, please. If you need to punch a pillow, scream into a pillow, go on a mountaintop, scream off a mountaintop. I mean, do what you need to do. Release the rage, the anger, the frustration, the sadness, you know, that feeling of stagnancy, whatever it is you got to do, you got to release it this month, and that's really going to help you move forward and being into a better space. At the bottom of the deck, you got the full moon in Libra, and it said find balance. That's what I got from the Six of Pentacles, finding that balance again, or cultivating that balance in your life in general. So for a lot of you, balance is going to be a word you're going to be feeling and hearing maybe internally quite often. So definitely keep your eyes on the prize. Balance is going to be everything for you. All right, let's take a look at the African Goddess Rising Oracle. Spirit, what additional messages, advice, or encouragement do you have for my Geminis regarding their month of June? What additional advice, messages, encouragement do you have for my Geminis regarding their month of June? Let's see. All right, we have Noonday, truth. Okay, so a lot of you, this situation was about realizing the truth, speaking your truth, okay, or finally accepting the truth, especially if this was like a relationship that you had to walk away from, accepting the fact that this person may never change, or that they're just not capable of change right now and you deserve more, okay? We also have Gangang Sara, resistance. Okay, so resistance is, again, those of you who had difficulty walking away from this situation in the first place can also talk about resistance to honoring your feelings and allowing yourself to release those emotions. Okay, or resistance to the change in general. So, I mean, I don't want to sound like a broken record, but talk to your spiritual team. Try to release those emotions. Try to at least facilitate the process of moving forward in some way. I'm not saying you have to have it all figured out by the end of June, but, you know, at least getting the process started will definitely help. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, we have Sukuyant. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Sukuyant. And it says scarcity. I'm not super familiar with this card. It doesn't come out for me very often. So I do want to take a look at the guidebook for this one for you guys, because I want to deliver the message properly. Wow. Okay, so Sukuyant. Beauty by day, hag by night. The Sukuyant is an energy vampire, also known throughout the diaspora as Olehige and Buhag. Whether energy or blood, for vampires, there is never enough to go around. Wow. Wow, okay, so for some of you, you could have been dealing with a relationship or a situation that was really, really draining for you, and you are learning how to walk away from it. I don't think a lot of you really understand how much the situation or person was feeding off of your energy, and it took a lot for you to kind of see the truth and or accept the truth. Maybe you guys had seen it, you just didn't want to acknowledge it, or you thought maybe you could change the person or the situation, or it would get better over time. But it looks like you guys are finally moving away from it. Let me take a look at the guidance. You have so much more than you realize. You have access to unlimited joy, love, good times, pleasures, and prosperity. Be grateful for your riches. Stop going to the ocean asking for a thimble full of water. It doesn't feel like it when you're desperate, but scarcity and lack are an illusion. Prosperity is believing that there is an overflow, more than enough love, happiness, well-being, and money to go around. Vampires take from others because they don't have enough life force for themselves. That is scarcity consciousness. When you embody lack, you are always hungry, tired, and jealous. Make a gratitude list. What are you grateful for right now? And the goddess declaration says, my blessings always overflow. It feels like whatever the situation was, and again, take what resonates, but I feel like these 3 pulls that I did are very much connected for a lot of you. You guys may be in different stages here, and that's why they've come out the way that they did. But I feel like for a lot of you who are still trying to understand like the situation itself, this person is latched onto you because you give so much to them, and they feel like a lot of the people that you are dealing with may feel like they don't have enough to give back to you, or they just refuse to give back to you, right? Or they refuse to give back to you the way that you give to them. Hence the need for balance in what area of life, whatever area of life this is, okay? And a lot of you guys are in this hangman energy because you have been drained by the situation for so long. Now that you have finally ended it, kind of cut the cord in a way, it's like you're finally understanding just how much the situation took out of you. And it almost even feels like for some of you, like you don't know how to move forward without the situation or person in your life because you have gotten so used to being that, I was gonna say food source, right? Because this is a vampire. So whether it's blood or energy, this person was feeding off of you. And now that you have taken your power back and you're now back in a position of being your powerful, radiant, beautiful selves, you don't know what to do with yourself. It's a new feeling, or it's a feeling you haven't felt in a long time. And it's scary. I feel like a lot of you feel like, you know, you're not going to be able to move forward, or you just don't know how long it's going to take. And Spirit is like, that's part of the journey. You gotta start somewhere. Okay, you gotta put one foot in front of the other. And again, reach out to your spiritual team. They have answers for you. They'll send things to you to kind of show you the direction that they want you to take, or that you should be taking, or, you know, what you want to take, whatever is aligned for you. All right, Geminis, wow. Ooh, that came together in a really beautiful way. Let's take a look at the Daily Crystal Inspiration deck for some messages, advice, encouragement again. And for those of you who like working with crystals, this is an opportunity to see what crystals may be helpful for you this month. Spirit, what additional messages, advice, or encouragement do you have for my Geminis regarding the month of June? All right, we have hematite. Ground yourself. Yeah, there's a lot going on in that head of yours, and emotionally speaking. So it is good for you to go touch some grass, get outside, lay on the floor, take some deep breaths, do some meditation, whatever it is that you do to ground yourself and get yourself back in your body. That's going to be really important for you, as emotions can be kind of all over the place. All right, we also have smoky quartz, let it go. A lot of protective stones, and protection did come out for you here in the Prism Oracle. So some protective crystals would be really good for you guys this month, Geminis. That is for sure. Any dark colored, like gray, black, even smoky quartz, which some people might say even a brown colored crystal would be really, really good for grounding, absorbing negative energy, or deflecting negative energy and protection. Might be worth looking into. Tiger's eye even comes to mind. Okay, so if you have tiger's eye, or if you're interested in tiger's eye, I recommend that as well. At the bottom of the deck, we also have aquamarine. Go with the flow. Yeah, it's time for you guys to start putting yourselves back out there, and to just kind of see where this part of your journey is going to take you. All right, final deck of the reading is going to be the Tea Leaf Oracle deck, and I'm just going to see what comes up. I mean, this could talk about the situation we have been talking about. This can talk about other situations that may be coming up for you this month. This is just kind of a grab bag. All right, so let's see what they have for you, Spirit. What final messages do you have for my Geminis regarding their month of June? All right, let's see. We have the bouquet, compliments from an admirer. Okay, so some of you guys could be meeting someone new, like I said in the beginning. At the bottom of this deck, we have the camel, persevere, and you will overcome problems. Yep, that's that magician energy. Let me get the other half of the deck. I split it in half because it's way too big for me to hold all at once. Spirit, what additional final messages do you have for my Geminis regarding their month of June? All right. Okay, we have the month of March. So some of this energy may call back to the month of March for you guys. Maybe something significant happened in the month of March for you that kind of started all of this. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the dark man, dealings or relationship with a man with dark complexion or hair. So maybe you are a dark man or you are involved with a dark man. All right, take what resonates. But Geminis, that is what I am seeing for you guys. I really hope you enjoyed this reading. Please leave a like and a comment if you did. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more videos like this in the future. I also offer personal readings, so if you want to link up with me and schedule one, you can find me at my website, which is below in the description box. If you want to see more content from me, I am on TikTok, Instagram. I also have a blog. All that info is below as well. As always, though, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a beautiful month of June, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.